Welcome back, y'all. Hope you don't mind the meditation, easy listening, I don't know, spa music or whatever in the background. I decided this time to throw some of this on and maybe help keep my dogs a little quiet while I do this quick little pack rip video. So what we got today, 92-93 Stadium Club Hockey. Series 1. I believe this would be the very first set. Looks like I picked up 3 packs of these at a card show, quarter a pack. And as you've probably noticed, I tend to not be able to wait to at least open one. So let's take a look through the first pack we got here. Gotta love some Hartford Whalers. They need to bring back the Whalers and those uniforms. Claude Boivin, Dave Babich. Ah, yes. Love those Blackhawks uniforms. I am a Blackhawks fan. Love those. Would love to see those come back. That is going in the Blackhawks binder. Mark Barreau, Luc Robitaille, Uwe Krupp, Grant Ledyard, Jared Scaldi, Brian Trottier, Kevin Stevens, Rick Zombo, Yannick Dupree, Raleigh Melanson, and a Mike Richter Member's Choice. Ooh, shiny. How about the, how you like that helmet there? Before the, this was before the paint schemes on the helmets became extremely popular, but I mean, we're talking a year or two before. So yeah, you're not going to get much out of here. This is 92, so this is when base was still what it was. Unlike today's hit parade, that's all people want are the hits, and they throw base away. Well, we didn't do that in the early 90s and even earlier. Ah, yes, I used to love this guy's name, Darcy Wakaluk. It just made me think of Muppets or something, because didn't Fozzie Bear say Waka Waka Waka? Donald Adet, Darren Shannon, Shane Corson, John Tonelli, Anatoly Simonov. Had to be one of the earlier Russians to come over, I would assume. Yep, from Moscow, so one of the earlier Russians to come over. Let's just flip them all over. Steve Conroy, who is who's an announcer or a studio analyst with CS in Chicago for the Blackhawks broadcasts. Ulf Dahlin, Dmitry Kristich. That's a blast from the past right there. Brad McCrimmon, Franishek Musil, Keith Acton. Ah, yes, Stadium Club photography. Rick Tabaraki with his bike on the ice. Ah, tops. We gotta love you. Trevor Linden. Oh, that dude was a bad on one of those Sega NHL games back in the early 90s. I did like to be the Canucks with Linden, Ronning, and Bure. Oh, man. It's hard to stop that line. And a Glenn Anderson. So we got one pack left. As you can see, these were $2.19 back in the day. I'm betting you can find a box of these for $10 now without looking real hard. And if you're having a good day and you're lucky, you can probably find them at some card shows from people for $5, I would bet. I would have no trouble believing that if you told me. All right, Member's Choice, Brian Leach. Ooh, nope. I thought we had some cards stuck together. I did not stick these in the freezer beforehand to prevent that. Brad May, Rob DeMaio, Sylvain Turgeon. I just love that because if you don't know, it would have been I think it was a Stadium Club card maybe 3 or 4 years after this, but it was Pinnacle. A Pinnacle card after this where he is along the boards, playing the puck or doing something. And in the background is the game is in Buffalo, and there is a very little, 8-year-old Patrick Kane in the stands watching that game. That card, because of Kane being in there, is literally I don't think last I looked, you couldn't buy it for less than $20. It's definitely a pre-rookie card, I guess. But yeah, does command a serious premium. Vincent Damphousse, Yuri Herdina, Tim Berglund, I don't even recall that name, Jeff Smith, Todd Ellick, junk card, Scott Niedermayer. Ah, yes, love those old Devils uniforms. Would love to see those. I don't think my picture's picking it up real well, but they used a green for a while. Although these may not be green for a while there, though. They did use a green and red. Oh, beautiful, beautiful stuff. John McIntyre. I don't know if he was related to Joey McIntyre. Nicholas Lidstrom. Pat Falloon. Man, that dude was supposed to be something. Decent career, but Owen Nolan. We're going to round this post out with a Dominik Hasek with the Blackhawks. I don't think this wouldn't be a rookie. So this will go in my collection because not only is he a Blackhawk here, Dominik Hasek and I share a birthday. Also, we share that with my fiance. I probably should say my fiance and I share it with him. Hopefully she won't watch this, so she will still be my fiance. What I find interesting here is if you look closely, look at where the foil is. And it is over his first name. Other cards in here were not miscut like that in this pack. So there's that, and then that one. So that's just a cool little oddball that is definitely going into the Blackhawks binder. Fun times. In the Czech Republic, dude was like, I mean, there's a reason his nickname was the Dominator. If only the Blackhawks had kept him. But at the time they had Eddie Belfour and they kept him. So, you know, the time it seemed right. As time marched on, probably would have preferred to have the Dominator. So anyway, if you hadn't seen these before, hope you enjoyed the look at it. If you had some of these back as a kid, hope you enjoyed the walk down memory lane. Keep an eye out. I'll keep posting. We got some more packs to open at some point. We'll do some mail days. All kinds of fun stuff. So until later on, happy collecting. Y'all have a great day.